General education is the foundation for what you're going to learn. Not only is it important in its own right, but it's a foundation for what you do in your major afterwards. This, in many ways, may be even more important than a major. Many of us who studied for one career in college end up doing things that are not very closely related to the major that we took. But what you learn in general education, the critical thinking skills, the ability to analyze, to judge, to understand logical issues, all of that will matter for all of our lives. When Justice O'Connor began her work on civics education when she returned to Arizona from the Supreme Court, all of us looked at that and understood the rationale behind Justice O'Connor's work. It shocks all of us when we see the statistics these days. How few people understand that we have 3 branches of government. How people don't understand how many justices we have on the Supreme Court. This lack of information in our citizenry is really abhorrent. None of us want to see that. An educated person, and that's what we hope for from a college degree, an educated person is going to understand the institutions that represent this country. When I look back at my own undergraduate degree, I know my major was valuable. I studied psychology, and while I never ended up being the clinical psychologist I thought I would, what I ended up learning in the English courses I took, through the demands of the professor for better writing skills, what I learned from history has lasted all of my life, helping me to understand how international events occur and what's behind them. So for me, the most long-lasting impact of my undergraduate education was indeed the general education part of it. I don't think I thought so at the time, because I came into my undergraduate program thinking, I dread these history courses. And I left those history courses with a global understanding founded in what we need to know about our own country that has mattered all of my life.